Alright, so let's start with our very first part A, Introduction to Transaction Accounting. Uh, as we already have seen in the overview video while we were discussing this syllabus, that FA1 is basically about the basic financial accounting. Now in part A, we will learn that how we can record the transactions in accounting. See, whenever we talk about a business entity, what is business? Business basically any legal activity carried out with the view of earning profits. So if we are performing any legal activity with the view of earning profits, is called a business. So whenever we talk about a business entity, any typical business entity can perform lots of different transactions. For example, they might be doing sales, purchases, they might be paying salaries to their employees, they might be paying rent, and so on. So all these are what? These are basically transactions which can perform by any typical business entity. Now, how we can do accounting of these transactions, that what we'll be discussing in part A. All right. Then chapter 1, business transactions and documents. So what type of transactions typically we can perform in a business, and what documents we might need to record those transactions. For example, if you want to record a sales transaction, so obviously to record a sales transaction, you need some documents to record the sale. For example, maybe an invoice or receipt or till receipt. Then when you are paying wages and salaries to your employees, then you might need a document like salary slip and so on. So what are the transactions that a typical business might perform, and what documents we need to record those transactions? That what we'll look in chapter number 1. All right, about the topic list, first of all, type of business transactions. What type of business transaction we might perform? What is business? I already gave you a very basic definition of business. A business is separate from its owners. Then we will discuss a principle or accounting convention or accounting principle, which we called separate entity concept. So this we will be discussing. After this, documenting business transactions, how we can document all of our business transactions that we perform in day-to-day running of the business. Storage of information, how we can store the information, because whenever we are documenting all these business transactions, it's a huge amount of information. So how we can store this information, and where we can store, and what different ways we have to store this information. And last but not the least, data protection, that any business who is collecting data from their customers, suppliers, or employees, so how they can protect that data from any sort of misuse. So that all these topics we will be looking in this chapter 1. All right.